over the years, if you've ever bought or sold anything on eBay, then you probably think of them as just like you would Amazon or any other uh, shopping places on the internet. But if you've been on eBay as long as I have, you start to understand that eBay played a big part in creating online shopping. They really did. Over the years, I watched eBay go from a garage sale type website to $1 billion uh, global machine, really. And let me tell you, folks, the ride has been wild. Stick around. Okay, let's go back to 1999. There was no buy it now on eBay. It was all bidding. Everything was just an auction. You wanted to buy something, you bid on it. If you were the highest bidder, then you won it. Now, the sellers didn't have smartphones back then. They had to take pictures with an old digital camera, upload it on your dial-up internet. It'd take forever sometime to get a picture on eBay. That dial-up internet, if anybody remembers it, it was slow. It wasn't like what we have today. But listen to me now. If you was a buyer and you won an item, you had to pay by check or money order. You didn't pay eBay. You mailed it to the seller. You didn't want to mail a check because if you did that, you'd have to wait an extra 10 days for the check to clear. So you'd go to the post office, buy a money order, and send it to the seller. And then later, you get your product. That's just the way it was. As crazy as it sounds, that's what really happened, really. You mailed your money to the seller. Yeah, the feedback was different. Back then, the seller could leave the buyer bad feedback. A little different. You can't do that nowadays. Back then, the seller could leave the buyer bad feedback. He could say, well, I didn't like this, so. Today, it's the other way around. The buyer leaves the seller the feedback. It was crazy. Let's move up to the year 2000. That's when I started selling. Before that, I was just a looker and a buyer. But in 2000, I started selling. A little after that, we got PayPal. But we didn't have to wait on the checks and all that. We'd get our money. Just like that, with PayPal. Everything changed. The internet was changing in 2000. Everything was changing. PayPal was, that was big. We'd have our money. You just go on and pay eBay. You didn't have to wait on your check and all that. Our money order. You get your money deposited in your PayPal account. And then you had to wait a few days for the PayPal to transfer it to your bank and like that. PayPal, I remember PayPal did come out with a business card, and I got a business PayPal card, and they deposit the money on that, and you could go ahead and spend that right away. You didn't have to wait that 3 or 4 days to transfer it to your bank and all that. But Yeah, it was different. It was wild. It really was. And then PayPal finally left. eBay started their own payment system, and that's what we have today. And I like it like that. I still like PayPal. I'm still PayPal member, and I still have my PayPal account. But I like the way eBay does the payments now. I really do. I sometimes hear people complaining about eBay making changes. I can't help but laugh and just shake my head. They just don't know how crazy it was, how much has changed. eBay has changed all the time. I mean, it's just been a change the whole time since they started. They've been changing, getting better and better and better and better. And when they change today, it's for the better. We think, well, that's bad on me, but no, it's helping all of us really. I complain about some of the changes they make too, but I watched them changed over the years, and I watched them change for the good and for the bad. But it's always in the end, it helps us. I mean, eBay's looking out for us. Well, I know we don't believe that, but they are, because without us, eBay would be nothing really. They'd go back to be an auction house or something, I guess. But we're the customers, eBay, and they trying to take care of us. And I appreciate everything they've done for me. I really do. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching this video and listening to me talk about the past with eBay. But when you think that eBay's hurting us, just look back on the past and you'll see that it was crazy back in the old days. It was like the Wild West, really. And it's come a long way. And we still got a long way to go. We got AI and all that now, so we're fixing to see some changes. Get ready. Variety fixing to start again. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll see you on the next video.